I know when I'm being exploited,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'm so okay with that.
Yeah.
And here we are.
No, it's Metroidvania type theme, and I'm okay with them just copying it exactly. Music
Oh,
and
yeah.
all.
This is one of my top genres. When you told me Metroidvania, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I saw the title screen and was like, okay.
No, they've committed.
Oh, wow. This is, you always talk about fan service. And when you talk about fan service, usually you're saying anime characters at the bathhouse where all the girls are in bikinis and the boys are looking through holes in the walls.
Right.
This is fan service. Where they
Absolutely.
say, you know what, though? It's going to turn out to be like, this is what you thought you wanted and the game sucks.
It currently has 5 out of 5 stars on the PlayStation Store, so it must be pretty good.
And those are user rankings?
Yeah.
You know what? For games, I do trust user reviews. So actually, sometimes more than critic reviews. Because if a critic pans a developer's games too much, they can be denied access.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Or I don't know this to be true, and it's not fair to
No,
question the integrity, but
I know for at least like YouTube celebrities, like they have specific things that they have to say if they want early access to games.
is that true?
Like
Interesting.
for the Lord of the Rings game that came out, I cannot remember what it was, to be honest. Shadow of Mordor, like to get early access, you had to talk about specific things in the game so many times in your video.
Oh, so the publishers themselves will issue a series of talking points?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And this is for reviews, or is this just for preview play, or how does that work?
This was specifically for people who were going to show the game before it came out. If they were going to do that, like this many times, you have to mention the this mechanic and really push home this stuff. Like basically, they're telling you like this is how you're going to do this stuff. Which it ended up being
save point.
Yeah, which it meant, but it ended up being a good game. So like they kind of just look like idiots for no reason.
Dude, look at the map. Upper right corner is the selling point to this game.
Mhm.
Your objective is to fill that.
Yeah. Oh, I went the right way.
Nice.
I don't know if you heard this, Alex, but Nintendo is doing something similar where they have to actually, if you're going to monetize a YouTube video about Nintendo games, they have to first approve your video.
I had heard of that, and that made like substantial headlines a few weeks back, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know why people do that though.
Why a company would throw that burden on their staff, I think, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or is it just that there's, I don't know, maybe they have some process by which they evaluate the technical specifications and toss half of them immediately?
This is a good example. This also reminds me of Life Force, if you played that.
Never heard of it.
It's the flying version of Contra. It has the Konami code and everything. But like you had to shoot yourself with the same type of... This is a good example of aesthetics over graphics. If anyone ever wants to know what's the difference.
Yeah.
Low graphics, high aesthetics. Do I go left? Or do I go right? Or do I go up?
So do you have experience points? Are there submenus accessible here, or is this inventory? Nice.
Weapons and upgrades. That would be
Axiom Disruptor. Love it.
Let's go right.
Oh, man. They knew exactly what they were making.
What's the deal with that slime? Do you get points for
It
killing
looks like
it?
it's no, it just looks like it eventually reforms, I think.
I'm sure there will be
Mm.
points where you have to shoot out some, jump on them before they respawn.
Yeah, well, we have this right here, so now we know we have to get a weapon
right.
that blows that up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd say that's there mainly to just teach you about the game,
Mm.
the gameplay. At this point,
Continue to investigate.
Oh, cool. It's going to show you, hey, you'll be coming back here.
yeah, there's a switch somewhere.
Oh, man.
These ones oftentimes, have you played games like this, Bill?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah. I've beaten Contra.
No, you have not.
Yeah. I mean, I use the code and all, but
That's only 30 lives.
yeah.
No, it's 90 because you get 3 continues.
Oh, actually, I thought once you had to continue, it dropped you down to 3. Oh,
You kept your 30.
you beat Contra.
I beat Contra.
I beat Contra 3 on Super Nintendo or Super Contra.
Did they let you have a code, or did
No.
they just give you 90 lives?
No, it was just playable. Like it was like, well, Contra is not unplayable, but it was beatable.
If you're wondering how satisfying shooting is, it's very satisfying.
So the controls are tight.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I always like any game that makes me use the directional pad rather than the thumbstick. Like I can use the thumbstick, but it doesn't. You want to go from left to right. It's more. I don't know what that game is.
Well, and in the case of the PlayStation, it means you get to put your left thumb where it should be on a controller,
Yeah.
which is not the case with the dual stick layout on the PlayStation controller. This reminds me a lot of the original Duke Nukem or an old freeware game I used to play as a wee lad called Dangerous Dave.
Was the first Duke Nukem not 3D?
What?
I didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Duke Nukem and Duke Nukem 2 were side-scroller shooters.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Duke Nukem 3D, that's why it was called Duke Nukem 3D. It was the third in the series.
I guess it
And
all
it
makes
was
sense
Steam.
now.
And then
Yeah,
Duke
there are a
Nukem-
couple of games that were very popular from that side-scrolling period that never made the jump into long-lasting franchise. Unfortunately,
I mean, you could come out like if someone put Contra on a semi-good 3D game.
no, I'm not even talking about like Contra. I'm saying I can't think of the names off the top of my head, but I had a CD that I bought full of shareware.
Dude, I used to, yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And it had like 50 games on it, and well, it was really the first few levels of each game. And if you wanted a full game, you would send a check into the place and
To
they would-
Apogee Software.
yeah, and they had Commander Keen,
Yes.
which was similar to Duke Nukem. I don't think that ever made the jump into popularity after graphics got more
Actually-
sophisticated.
I think there was one Commander Keen first-person shooter,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Or what about like Jazz Jackrabbit, man? That
No, I
should have
never
been.
heard of that
Oh, I found something.
That was the DOS game's attempt to break into the mascot market. Looks to me like you can now get
Yep.
through those rocks.
one. Yep.
Oh, that's not really satisfying.
No, it's just a different thing, man. I don't think that's going to be a combat weapon. I think that's going to be a navigation weapon.
You know what? My most anticipated game of this year is the remake of Day of the Tentacle.
Oh, are they
Gosh.
really?
Yeah, it's going to be, well, as far as I understand it, it's going to be a direct remake with updated graphics. More importantly, you're not going to have to, what's that called? Downclock? Down,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
So you won't accidentally zip through the game in half a second.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like Life is Strange, except,
So you've played that game?
yes.
Okay.
That's another. I played the demo on a shareware CD.
Oh, you never went through the whole thing?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'd say that's one of my top games of all time.
I don't know. Did you
Easily.
have to click to interact, or was that a type to interact?
That was
game?
click.
Okay.
Also, top games of all time is Hugo's Haunted Mansion or whatever it's called.
Hugo's House of Horrors.
Yeah.
That was
That-
type to interact. That was ridiculous.
That game, if I had to compare it to a modern game, is like Bloodborne in the sense that you would just get so frustrated.
Yeah.
So, for example, there's this one room, and you walk in there, and bats will come down and kill you.
I remember that room.
Yeah. And you're like, I can't figure it out. And it ends up, you find a dog whistle, and then you blow it, and it screws up their sonar.
Yeah.
There's a way to go
Blow,
here.
whistle.
I want to go back.
Yeah. But that game is so rewarding when you figure it out.
You know-
And that very game, had a quiz in it.
Yeah. I made it that far too.
And one of the questions, at least one question, was referring to The Hobbit. It was like, what's, Bilbo's sword called or something. I don't know what it was.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how I read The Hobbit. That's how I discovered The Hobbit.
Really, it was assigned to you as a lookup.
Yeah, essentially. No, I think what happened was it was a multiple choice answer, maybe, and I just had to guess until I figured it out. I don't know. I don't remember. That was definitely before you could just Google it.
Yeah, you had to. Well, there were BBSs.
I actually had. Oh, probably yeah. But I ended up finding somebody who had read the book, and then eventually I read the book. What?
Oh, I just get like I see my next power up, and I need to figure out how to get to it.
That's not necessarily your next.
Yeah.
That's just the next one you can see. Hey, this looks like a boss.
Just feeling bossy.
Bossy.
This looks like a Mega Man boss level.
Wow.
This seems like, oh no.
Awesome. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see them do 2D chunky looking side scroller in Neo Geo fashion. Like, do you remember any Neo Geo games where they used hand drawn sprites and they would have really fluid, like your character animation is probably 12 to 20 frames per second.
There is a whole bunch of side scrollers, hand drawn sprites, but they're all anime themed.
They super fluid animations, or are you looking at the same where this guy's running animation is about 5 frames?
So you have exactly 1 hit point, right?
This looks achievable though.
Yeah.
Until it changes firing modes.
I would personally use the other gun. Can you switch guns?
Yeah.
You know, all the DOS games now, or at least a substantial chunk of DOS games, are now available on archive.org as public domain games.
So I'm assuming you don't have the ability to fire diagonal.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, why don't
You know, that thing is wearing clothes, but it looks kind of like its butt's hanging out. Like,
yeah.
Like that's pooping on you right now. You can do it, Judd. I believe in you. I actually think I want to dig into the old DOS library and get X-Wing versus TIE Fighter and see how that holds up.
If you don't have a joystick, I don't think you can play that game properly.
Oh, no, I had a gamepad and I played it.
I have joysticks.
The gamepad I had was reminiscent of a Super Nintendo controller, and I just had to use keyboard shortcuts for a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know.
Ooh, you had not hit a save point yet. Do you keep your gun?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think you might have saved on the way out of there.
No, yeah. You die, we save your...
Mind machines. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's not too painful. That's good.
No, this is pretty fun. I don't know. Do you... I know it seems weird if I have a preference, but I actually prefer to have where like my guy is a badass, not like some like dude, what's going on? Like, I want like...
I don't understand.
Like Metroid, she's Samus, so she can do whatever she wants. This guy's like, oh man, I don't want to be here. I guess I can go fight if I have to. Like I want a guy that's like ready for combat.
You want the grizzled space
Yeah.
marine, not the reluctant hero.
Yeah. Should I go try to fight?
Isn't that the whole story behind the teen drama fiction that you love so much? The reluctant hero.
particularly teen drama, but no, usually there's the guy's like knows he's awesome, but okay.
It's more filled with angst, right? That's what you're more into.
Oh,
the lip bite than reluctance.
I feel like you guys have no idea.
I
have not seen any of it.
As a practice, I don't judge people. However, the way our brains function, we all categorize things. So, based on things you've endorsed, I've categorized your interests, and can't help but view your tastes in things through the way I think of them.
Like one, Sort of the Stranger, you like automatically put as like a kid and his dog.
Yeah, which is exactly
not what it is at all.
You're right. It's just a movie about a cute kid, and a comic relief dog.
That's not at all what it's about.
Those are literally the subjects of it on screen all the time.
I feel like you didn't even watch it.
No, I did. I watched it in its entirety.
The end?
It was like, oh, this is what you compare to Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, the end fight. Wait.
You just gotta power up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey
cool.
there.
Oh, I wonder if that means you'll be firing two bullets.
That's just a permanent upgrade, I guess. Well, I'm assuming it gives you more firepower as well.
Looks like it moves faster too.
That's good.
That just means you have to relearn how to time it to open certain doors. That's a bummer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Win the game button now.
This is like Space Invaders. Right here.
Just go back to the save point, man.
Yeah. I mean, what do I lose if I die? I can get my health back, you're saying?
Yeah, if it happens. And at very least you can save. Although it seems to have saved the power-ups you picked up already, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I got Dark Souls on my mind.
Yeah.
Where if you don't go back to a save point now...
In.
Well, I imagine there's some value to saving in that they gave you the option.
Yeah. Do you think that trying to put modern graphics on this game would help or hurt it, or do you think it wouldn't matter?
I didn't mind the Bionic Commando graphics upgrade. Like when they basically, because they said, so the way Bionic Commando came out was, hey, we're gonna make a 3D version, and everyone's like, why don't you just make a 2D version of the original? It's like look better. So like, oh yeah, we can do that. And they did that as a side project, and it was actually more successful than the actual 3D game that they put out. So yeah, I don't mind if you reskin and make it look fresh and new.
Well, this is an original property, right? So they can't tout it as an update to the Axiom
Verge series.
Yeah.
Oh. Watch out.
I didn't actually pay attention. It did refill your life when you saved, right?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Here's a save. Boom.
Oh. Where's the boss?
It was to the right. Should have gone left instead of right.
Yeah, man.
As usual. Demon Soul style. Or Bloodborne style.
You could have found yourself 6 hours deep had you won, so maybe it's better.
Yeah, but I did find my fasty shooty thing.
That's true.
It's one of those ones where like this time you do less.
With the Audi bunghole. Man, that's great. It looks to me like each hit, like when it shows static, it's... Oh, never mind. I'm making stuff up. I was thinking it's invulnerable for a period after a hit, but it doesn't appear to be the case.
I do have to hit it in an exposed spot because it just bounces off of the others.
Not a fan of the diagonal shooting, I see. Is it because you have to run when you do it?
Because you move when you do it.
And you don't want to avoid the shots he fires at you? Wow, that was a close call. Where'd you go? Is that an ability of yours to turn invisible, or is that a glitch?
When I take damage.
Oh, okay.
Many times.
Yeah, next time you take damage, you get to start over.
Some more practicing.
Yeah. Hey, does it appear to be getting slightly redder as it goes? Like a Super Smash TV
Yeah,
boss?
a little bit.
Oh, wow. Saw sustained explosions on him there for a minute. Oh, where'd you go? I'm guessing you're invulnerable for when you're invisible, because otherwise that's just not fair.
I'm not invisible. If you're still invisible, I just don't like to light it. You say
Wow.